Good afternoon. It's me again, the real crypto informant, X-Rated Pennies. This is for education, awareness, and prevention. This is not financial advice. Just a little fundamental and technical speculation about what I believe is going on in the market. Right now, Bitcoin sitting at around 66,000. Ethereum sitting up under 2,000. And XRP somewhere around. There's a lot of ambiguity and indecisiveness going on in the market. A lot of wash trading, like they like to call it, or wash investing, or wash value. The big picture that's going on that I believe right now is everyone's waiting on the first of the month. It's the first of the month. It's the first of the month. And one of the things they're waiting on the first of the month, because that was the deadline that was given by the Trump administration about the Senate Banking Committee, the banks, and the crypto exchanges need to come up with some type of compromise. If not, that was the reason they've been thrust in the room together to work out some of the issues that they have, such as stablecoin earnings and things like that. And if this doesn't get this done, then we government's job what they say, you can make some of the people happy some of the times, or I don't remember how it goes, but you can't satisfy everybody at the same time. So that's the what's going on. And with that being said, we still have to do what's best for the people. I've seen different voices or people speaking on behalf of pro-crypto or anti-crypto without having all the full information. And you can't say someone's against crypto, all encompassed, just because they might have disagreed with one particular policy or not. You know, I was having a discussion with a member, and they labeled them anti-crypto, and that's not the case. And we spoke a lot about this, and they're not anti-crypto. They're pro-crypto when it comes to pro-education, pro-awareness, and pro-prevention. So they're pro-crypto. They not just pro-bank or pro-crypto exchange. And so with that being said, that needs to be the narrative out here, because you got these different fractions who have a lot of pull and resources, can paint a narrative about certain individuals and where their position is on certain issues. And I'm not talking about R&D, I'm just talking about policies here. And we would be foolish not to think that policies and who control the narrative and who has the most influence and the most resources can try to change the whole narrative and throw some shit on the wall and see what sticks and put these labels on people when that's not actually true. And that's the problem with this whole system that we're trying to update and upgrade, is because of the lack of education, because of the lack of awareness, and the lack of prevention. That set the groundwork for all the scammies. That sets the groundwork for the truth not to be told. And that's what a lot of people want. And they don't want you to have the education. They don't want you to have the awareness. They don't want you to have the prevention. They don't want you to have the innovation. Because once you get these things, now you're able to take back what you were giving away. You're able to take ownership, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's what you're able to take back. That's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of that. And so they use crypto or digital asset as this blind, because your lack of awareness, because your lack of education, and your lack of prevention. And they do it all under the disguise that they're protecting you. They're protecting their interests. Understand that. And you have to protect your interests. So with that being said, for someone to make statements, blank statements about people who I align myself with that are anti-crypto or somewhat anti-crypto, no. We're not going to take that laying down. We want all the smoke. So be prepared. I'm going to continue pushing education, prevention, and awareness in an all-encompass digital asset, crypto, fundamental way. Some people may have a problem with it, and that's fine. But I'm willing, and the people that I'm aligned with are willing to sit down, discuss it, and set the record straight about what the position is. Been doing this here for a minute. We built. So we're still waiting on the first. Then we're going to see. Are they going to dig in some more? Are we going to go to the trenches? Are we going to the booth? Get in the booth. Get in the booth. So, I had a little pent up energy about, because I saw an ad that came on it was on television. I was up in here in the Chicago area, and there was an ad that came on television, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So I had to reach out, and when I reached out to my people, they asked me, are these your people that are doing this? And that's not absolutely correct. And I was like, no, that's not what was really said or what was really did. So, so that's where we at. And don't think we're afraid to put a name on it. Not. So I just wanted to say this. So, what did it say less, note it. Period. Again, pay attention. It's still a great opportunity for you to position yourself so that you can understand where you want to see your value and how do you want to make your dent in the universe. Again, this was not financial advice. This is for education, awareness, and prevention. Real Crypto Informant, X-Rated Pennies, the Crypto Awareness Association. We're alive and kicking it, and we're here. So know what you hold. Pay attention. You know how we do. Stay focused. Crypto Jazz, Eureka, Trev, Boogie. We got informants everywhere. Wired for sound. Pennies. Talk to you guys later. With the bullshit.